Hi everyone, today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this makeup look right here. I used my new Stila Eyes of the Window palette in mind, and I also used a Klean color neon eyeshadow palette. I am really enjoying this eye look. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check the description box down below for more details. And if you want to know how I got this look, please keep watching. Thank you. I'm going to start off by moisturizing my face with this Be Fine Food Skincare Daily Moisturizer with SPF 15. Then I'm going to moisturize my lips using this Vaseline Lip Therapy Rosy Lips Lip Balm. Next, I'll be priming my eyes with this Mica Beauty Cosmetics Eye Primer. I'll be putting it all over my lids and I'll be putting it under my eyes as well, since I'll be putting some eyeshadow under there as well. For the eyes, I'll be starting with the Stila Eyes of the Window eyeshadow palette in mind. I'll be using this eyeshadow resin all over my lid to set the eyeshadow primer and also to create a smooth base for the rest of the eyeshadows. Then I'll be applying this mauve gray color Observation on my crease as a transition color. I'll be putting this color right on my crease, and I'll take this color a little bit above my crease as well. I'll be putting a little bit at a time to build up the color and blend it more smoothly. Then I'll be taking this dark burgundy color right here. It's called Imagination. I'll be putting this color right in the outer corner of my eyes. I'll be slowly blending this color towards my inner corner. I'll be connecting the whole crease, but I'll keep the color more into my crease and not letting go too much above the crease. And as you can see, I'm just blending it and softening the color a little bit and blending it with the transition color. I am not gonna worry too much about my lid at the moment. I just want to make sure I blend the dark color smoothly and get a good smoky look out of it. And I'll be just darkening the outer corner slowly as well. I don't want to put too much color at the same time, so I'm just slowly building up the color. Next, I'll be taking a clean brush with no additional product. I'll be blending out the edges to make the transition a little bit smoother. Then I'll be going back to the color Imagination to make my crease a little bit darker, since some of the color went away from all the blending. And then I'll just blend it one last time to make sure there's no harsh edges. Then I'll be using a pencil brush to highlight my brow bone with the color Reason. It's the same color that I used to set my eyelids earlier. Then I'll be going back to the fluffy crease brush to blend out the edges between the crease and the brow bone. Now I'll be moving to this Clean Color High Drama Matte Palette. I'll be using this bright neon purple color for my lid. I'll be using an eyeshadow brush to apply this color on my lid. I'll be taking my time and place it kind of gently, since these colors are a little bit powdery, so I don't want any fallouts. So I'm just gently placing the color. I was not happy with the intensity of the color using a brush, so I decided to use my finger. This way the intensity is way better and I get more control over where I'm placing the color. I'm just slowly building up the color to get the right intensity. For a smoky eye, it's very important to blend everything smoothly, so I'm just going back to the fluffy crease brush to blend everything in, and then I'm going to pick up some more of the transition color, darken the crease a little bit more. I wanted the color to be more intense, so I decided to use it wet to see if that works better. So I just wet my brush a little bit here and I'm just applying the color. It looks a little bit darker now just because it's wet, and it will go back to the original color once the eyeshadow dry out. Now I'll be moving to my eyebrows. I'm using the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the color dark over here. I use this eyebrow kit pretty much for my everyday use, so nothing new here. It's not super detailed over here, but if you guys want more detailed video on that, I can maybe make a separate video on that. Please let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to make a video on my eyebrows by itself. I'm just putting on the wax on first, and then I'll go back to set the wax with the brow powder that came with the kit. Now I'm taking a little bit concealer with a concealer brush and just cleaning up the edges of my eyebrows, and this is also helping the highlight of my brow bone a little bit too. Now I'll be moving to the eyeliner. I'm using the L'Oreal Super Slim Infallible 12-Hour Eyeliner. I'm just drawing a thin line close to my lash line, and I will also do a very thin wing at the end as well. Here's the finished eyeliner look. Now I'm going to move to concealer. I'm using Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in the color Medium. I'm going to apply this right underneath my eyes, a little bit on my cheekbones, a little bit around my mouth and my nose, wherever I want to conceal basically. And then I'll be using this flat kabuki brush to kind of blend away all the concealer. I'm also using my finger a little bit under my eyes just to make sure all the concealer is blended out smoothly. Now I'll be moving to my foundation. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me foundation in color 220. And I'm also using the same flat kabuki brush that I used for blending my concealer to blend my foundation. I forgot to show the foundation earlier, so here's the foundation. For my bronzer, highlight, and blush, I'll be using this Naked Flush palette in Streak. For the bronzer, I'll be using this Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush, and I'll be placing it right in the hollows of my cheek, and I'll be also taking it towards my forehead to warm up the face a little bit more. I'll be also putting it under my chin to kind of define my face shape. Then I'll be using this to define my nose, to contour my nose a little bit too. I'll be fixing the contour using whatever leftover foundation I had on the kabuki brush. Then I'm taking a blush brush and using the blush from the palette, just placing it right on the apples of my cheek. And then I'm using the highlighter in the palette and using an angled brush to place it on the high points of my cheek. I'm loving this highlight, it looks really nice. I'm placing it also on the tip of my nose and down the bridge of my nose, and I'm also highlighting on top of my lips, and I'll be also placing the highlight on my chin a little bit and also on the forehead. Using the same highlight and a pencil brush, I'll be highlighting the inner corners of my eyes. I'm just blending it from the inner corner of my eyes to the middle of the eyes. I'm only gonna take 1/3 of the way. Then I'll be using a flat eyeshadow brush, and you take the color Imagination, darkening the outer corner of my eyes and taking it towards the center of my eyes. I'm using the darkest color in the palette, Brilliance, to put it in my waterline. Then I'll be curling my lashes and putting some mascara on. I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm just applying few coats on my upper lashes and few coats on my lower lashes as well. I'm going to skip false lashes and I'll move right to the lips. Here I'm using a matte lipstick from Wet n Wild. It's in the color 913C Sandstorm. This is a really nice nude color. I have been loving this color a lot. So here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I will put all the links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!